keys run is.
Alright, we've got the countdown. We should be off shortly on stream. And there we go. Mountebank setting daytime 10 o'clock, Dole setting 11 p.m.
Yeah, guess time of day really isn't important for any of these goals.
It's possible that Monty misread 30 plus owned as level 30 plus.
I mean, it does take a little bit of time to change your time, so I can see why you just leave it at the default.
Yeah. He set Friday, so he's probably going straight for the Lapras once he's in cleanup.
Mm-hmm. So you got Croconaw.
He's a buzz. Doduo. Well, I know what I'd take.
I'm glad you saw those, because my restream's been lagging a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, I don't. Do you have game audio? I don't have audio.
I don't have game audio. So Doll's taking Dojo for the flying type. Mountebank choosing Electabuzz to see if it's runnable. Got Flamethrower and Double Edge. Yep, that seems runnable to me.
Yeah, I'd run that. And it's holding TM10. Scary face.
Alright. Dang. Why do I not have audio?
I don't have audio either. That's so weird. Well, now I hear me.
Yep. Okay, there it is. Now I hear the game audio.
Oh, there we go. Now I hear it. It's quite low, but it's there. Monty running into a Slowbro at the same time that Dulce finds a Primeape, so... You know, fairly decent Pokemon that you might want to consider running if they had a moveset.
Yep, maybe we'll see that later on.
It's unlikely
I didn't see the Dojo's moveset, did you?
I didn't catch it. I don't think Dulce...
Maybe he just took the item off.
Awesome. Selling the TM right away. We'll be able to buy a couple extra Pokeballs and potions right off the bat.
Alright. Hey, and look, it gives another goal. That's the most important thing.
First blood.
Right? Haunter.
Ooh.
Now I feel like after the final of the last tournament race, people have been treating Haunter like some kind of god. You know, it does actually need a moveset to be good.
Yeah, I mean, if it has like 2 or 3 high-powered moves, you would run it.
Yeah, but I feel like people have just been taking Haunter, where it's been like, well, you know, it doesn't quite have the moveset, so maybe you could have looked for something a little bit better.
Yeah.
I don't know, just my opinion.
Monty picking up a Panko, not a bad play. 30 owned is on the card.
30 owned. Yep, just catch a bunch of stuff, why not?
And then, I'm not sure if you noticed, but that Doduo has Psych.
That's psychic, alright.
Wow, Monty's just going all in on 30 owned.
Well, so I guess it's slightly faster to catch them before you get the dex.
I guess. Because you don't have to do the whole... Do you want to give it a nickname? Oh wait, not
Well, you have to do that, but you don't have to.
You don't have to do the
dex
Pokédex.
entry.
It's what I meant
The
to say.
Tyranitar could be a decent main alternative.
It
With
has
Earthquake, well, okay then.
Well, that's another reason why you want to have caught all those Pokemon.
Doll's not looking in the grass on the way back. A little surprised by that.
That Super Fang is good for catching Pokemon. Gets the health down to half each time.
Mm-hmm.
So we saw Earthquake and Scratch. That Tyranitar. Wonder what else it has.
I have Body Slam this dojo, so that's something.
It's Stab.
Still a dojo though. Wouldn't
And
really consider running that.
Yeah, and it's female, so its physical attack DV is on the lower, and spectrum.
Yeah. Lower. I think the gender ratio is 50-50. So
it's
that'll be
either
like,
somewhere from 0 to 7.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Extreme
would run
speed
that
scratch
G-Bar.
earthquake. He's switching right to that.
Smart. Good man. Dill is going to show us what this item is.
I mean, yeah, earthquake is just yeah, earthquake is just an amazing move. So powerful. 100 power, 100 accuracy, and 10 PP.
And
Not
it works
bad at
well
all.
with T-Tar's base stats as well. This is a physical beast. I missed what that item was. Dulls. Yeah, well, probably nothing. So, one thing I should note is both the runners chose different different starters rather, so their rivals are going to have different information as they progress through the game.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We'll see if that comes into play when they fight the rival in Azalea and the Burn Tower.
Dull's denying us the Garf strats.
Look, we're not going to see them this time. I'm sorry. I know how you feel about Garth strats, but you know how I feel about Garth strats, so at least one of us is happy.
For me, it's just a meme.
Anyway, this is kind of what I was saying about Mountebank. He's like, you know, a lot of runners do like to check that item up there. I don't think he's going to check it at all. There's not really, not really much on the card that, you know, there's not really any random items on the cards. There's no need to pick up lots of items. So you could maybe save a little bit.
I mean,
by finding an early charcoal or something, but besides that,
I mean, the charcoal is nothing. You just get a free one from Azalea. The slowpoke tail is the annoying one because if you don't find one in the ROM, you're out 9,800.
it's probably not. You're probably not too bad though with that. There's not like, you know, there's nothing like 3 games order pokes on there, so I reckon they'll be fine. I suppose you have to buy a bunch of Pokeballs though, but I don't know. I don't see it really being a problem.
Alright. To each their own, I guess. I'd just like to have the money in case I run out of balls. There is a teenage medic on 46 here.
Teenage medic. I swear. How many people in the chat even get what you're saying sometimes? Like, if you're new to this and you're like, he runs into a teenage medic, like, what the heck is this guy on about?
For those of you who are unaware of the meme, Medic's favorite Pokemon, Medic being Medicine, his favorite Pokemon is Dragonite, so Dratini is Baby Medic, Dragonair is Teenage Medic, and Dragonite is Medic.
There you go. Oh, that tentacle like roar him out or something.
I blame Tempest.
I think that must have been what happened because he looks like he was trying to catch it.
Yeah, or Medic sucks. So, some of our more experienced runners, or rather better memers, will catch a Dragonite if they see it and name it Medic sucks.
Yes, like the foremost indicator of a run's quality. Do they nickname the Dragonite Medic sucks or not?
If you know that you have time to kill.
There you go. It's an indicator of confidence.
Dill's now seeing the Tyranitar. He's just going straight for it. He's not even going to check its moveset. So it looks like both our runners are going to be running the T-Tar.
Yep, I assume he'll switch to this once he sees the moveset.
Lord Helix.
Breathe? No, never.
Well, yeah, that is on the card. Ammonite Kabuto or Aerodactyl.
I like how we saw Slow Bro earlier as well. That would just be like the absolute worst way to get that goal. Just breed for Slowpoke, then level it up to 37 for. No, actually, it's, the earliest is 30 in this ROM, isn't it, for second stage? So I'll level it up to 30 for Slow Bro.
Jeez. It's Quagsire, though.
It's fine. It will be revealed that Electabuzz was the answer all along. this guy is a Quagsire as well? Oh no, they're both boys. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, they're fighting this guy for
For
a
the
bit
phone
of a
number.
frustration maneuver.
Oh, has
Oh.
dig and counter. Nice, nice, nice. But luckily, you can just heal up.
What does Earthquake the digging Pokemon? Yeah, that works.
Oh yeah, yeah. That works too. Yeah, I am feeling a fair bit better. Tola Shelly. I should sound better now, at any rate.
I don't really notice a difference stream to
Really?
stream.
I feel different anyway.
So it's possible that Monty might be weighing the options. Do I keep with the T-Tar or do I main switch to the Electabuzz?
Well, there aren't any other trainers that are required on this route, so I imagine you'll just heal at the center and switch back to the Tyranitar.
Well, I mean, there's also the possibility that Electabuzz gets a good move later on.
Yep, I guess.
Ooh, that Vulpix has Headbutt. That's a free level 10 if Monty decides to bank on to cash in on it.
Well, yeah, I suppose that's another option. Not quite so valuable now as it was earlier. But maybe he'll give it a go.
Or not.
Yeah, probably not. There was a tree right there and hasn't gone for it yet, so probably won't be going for it.
Ooh, a far-fetched flying type poke.
Mm-hmm.
That was close. Vulpix has Headbutt and Hydro Pump.
Okay.
I mean, it's a
Is that the
stone
only
Evo.
Is Farfetch the only wild flying type we've seen so far? I don't remember any others.
I thought we saw at least one. Well,
Oh, well,
no,
there's
it's
Jumpluff
beast.
anyway. There's
Phrase
there's a-
strats for the Skiploom.
Oh my goodness.
It looks like he's gonna try the T-Tar again. Oh yeah, Doduo.
Yeah, but they didn't see that in the wild.
Still the opportunity.
Yeah, but I specifically said wild.
You and your semantics. I've got a Haunter, level 9. I've heard it's a pretty good Pokemon to main. It just needs a moveset.
Yeah, but it doesn't play nice with Earthquake.
True, true. I imagine.
Smog, amazing. But actually, with Burn, Paralyze, or Poison to the Widow on the card, that is actually pretty good.
Yeah, what is it, like 10% chance, 30?
I believe it's actually a 40% chance to poison, but only a 70% chance to hit. So basically 28% chance every time you use it.
Yeah, you're right, it is 40.
So just have to hope that the Sudowoodo is not a poison type, I suppose.
There's Sneasel. Is that on the card?
Nope.
Darn. Alright, let's see what Faulkner has in store for us. Deborah. Not on the card.
Actually surviving in extreme speed too. I thought I would die for sure.
Yeah, I've noticed that this Tyranitar has been underperforming with the speed. It's... oh my goodness.
Whew. That's a bit scary.
But that is Entei info.
Mm-hmm.
So if they want to go for that, yeah, they can. Alright, what's this TM gonna be? Peck.
Sweet.
I mean,
I guess
flying
it's
types are on the card, so they could give it a stab.
better than Scratch. But not really good enough to actually warrant teaching it though. That's definitely the best use for it. As he's checking into right away, and it just happens to be right there on Route 32.
Yeah.
Which is where they're going next. But it might be on the water though, so
Yeah, so if in 7
don't
slots
look
they don't see it.
yeah, maybe don't look for it for too long. Just like, you know, if it's there, then catch it, but you can always come back for it.
Pretty sure that Dulles is going to blitz as hard as he can, because he knows who he's up against. I don't think Dulles was in the first round. It's a relative newcomer to the Crystal Cinco Bingos.
Poliwhirl's a very nice find there. Just have to Waterstone that for Poliwrath.
Yep. Where is that on the... ah, top right corner.
Yep, top right corner. Pretty good spot.
Now, wouldn't it be funny if Dulles never sees the Entei and Monty finds it on his first pass?
Well, it's not so bad because at least Dole actually knows where it is.
Yeah. He can just come back for it and clean up. Zapdos is having a nice chunk of experience.
Yep, this is a nice trainer to fight for a number because she only has one Pokemon, and often at this point, you often want a little bit of extra experience.
Dill's getting poisoned. Fortunate for him. There's an HP up. That sells for 4,900.
I have no idea how much poison damage you can take from there to the center. I imagine you could take 33 ticks of poison damage, but I don't know for sure. It's not really something you'd know offhand.
I mean, what is the repel like? 100 steps?
I have no idea. The repel's, oh yeah, repel's 100 steps.
Yeah, so you could definitely survive 33 steps of poison. You just have to not get stuck in a fight. So You notice that girl standing there. She gives poison barb on Fridays. Unfortunately, that's not on the card. Okay, if you didn't already have info for Furicadabra, here's a Furic. With dynamic punch, oh my lord.
Oh no. Okay then.
This could end up being a wipe. An ice punch! Oh no!
Dang, dude.
This is not the kind of ferret you want to go up again.
Don't remember Mountebank having this problem. He seemed to be fine. Maybe Dynamic Punch just missed or something.
Well, Vulpix is getting big, trying to learn Mach Punch. Meanwhile, Monty's getting absolutely butchered by encounters. Well, there's Ella Kid. He's got Slowbro up front, so he can't run. Oh no!
Don't die! Don't die!
Oh, keyboard info.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's an optional trainer that you can fight for a number. I usually skip him because he's like right before Azalea.
Double Cubone?
That's actually kind of funny. Yeah, I usually skip him because he's right before Azalea, and I often don't have faith in my main. You don't need to fight him for the max phone book goal. There's plenty of numbers in the goldenrod area that you can get. He had a Cubone.
Oh, you switched to Cubone.
I thought I
okay,
saw
okay,
it.
okay, that's what
I
happened.
thought I saw a Hoot Hoot.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, two of the trainers en route 35 have a phone number, so I'll imagine that when they're doing that goal, they'll just fight the two of those. Unfortunately, one of them is the juggler with 4 Pokemon.
Yeah.
But
well, there's also the 2 on 34 fight for numbers.
Yeah, but trainers on 34 are not on the card.
Yeah. I mean, even so, when trainers on 35 is on the card, I try to route it so that I don't have to fight the juggler.
I don't know, like, is it better to fight?
I mean, I usually have
I think it'd be worth fighting.
Close to it by then.
I think it'd be worth fighting the juggler if you just fill the phone book.
Yeah, but there's.
And he needs to do that goal.
There's so many other Pokemon with
Route 35.
There's so many other trainers with fewer Pokemon. That...
Yeah, you have to fight. If you skip him, then like you still have to fight a trainer with like 3 Pokemon.
No, the police officer has 2.
Yeah, but like you could skip the rotator after like the picnicker and camper couple. He has 3, right?
Yeah, he has 3, but fighting him makes your movement later on a little less wonky.
Well, we could argue about this all day.
Yeah, or we could commentate on this match.
What? No, that's crazy.
meanwhile, completely missed whether Dills found anything from fishing strats. There's a Flaffy on Mountie side. That's good for that goal. I'm gonna mark that.
Well, if you'd have found something good, then you'd have marked it on the card, so... As usual, fishing strats completely garbage.
Yep. It is bothering me about an update it wants to do.
Oh, great.
Just
Tell it to
tell
go
it to
away.
restart at midnight. That way, if I'm in the middle of something by then, that'll be my signal to get off to bed. Anyway, Monty just finishing up the Slowpoke well, gonna take on the 14. You get a free heal after fighting the fast rocket. It's nice to have.
Yeah, the game doesn't actually tell you that they give you a full heal, so if you don't know, then... And I don't think they give you that full heal in the remake, so it's, you know, it's easy to just not know that if you aren't familiar with the game. But yeah, Entei giving him the triple kick there. But triple kick's a terrible move, so he'll probably
triple kick.
But so he'll just have to reset until he doesn't get 3 hits, and he should be all right.
Dull's now getting the Keybone info. And Monty makes it through on his second try.
Easy peasy.
Picking up the free lure ball. Not a bad idea. In a pinch, it can help you catch a Pokemon that refuses to get in the ball. And I think Adasta sells for good money. So this trainer that Monty's fighting right now, it's a different trainer depending on which twin sees you. So Monty went straight to the left twin. Some riders might go to the right twin, potentially get info that their opponent doesn't have.
Yeah, I just go left twin really. I don't know.
Regardless, fighting one locks you out of the other.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way of knowing beforehand which info you're gonna miss out on unless you reset, like just after seeing the first Pokemon on one of the on the first trainer, and then going to the other one. But no, I don't know.
I've seen a couple people do that. The problem is it's slow. There's Raikou.
All right, so might be in a better spot than Entei.
Another Haunter. This is actually the second round that I've seen today where Bugsy has had a ghost. This Nightshade Milton. A little bit annoying, but Monty gets it down just fine.
Well, I like how, you know, Miltank's Sprite is just kind of sitting there as like, you know, it's got with its stubby arms and legs. That thing has 100 base speed. It just doesn't look it sometimes.
That's ancient power.
Oh, well.
I wonder if Monty teaches that for Stab. Yep.
Fair enough.
Better than Scratch. Better than Smog, even.
Nah, you want to keep Smog still for the status Sudogo
Eh,
goal.
he's probably banking on Kenya having something.
Well, did he delete? He didn't. He deleted Scratch though, didn't he?
I think he moused down to Smog. Thinking about it.
Fluffy
Yeah,
not was Fluffy. Dag it flipping lag, but it looked like Fluffy wasn't in Johto. In Johto, either that or it was flashing or something. I just does it flash? I can't even remember.
yeah, they do
Anyway,
flash.
Skarmory info.
Yep.
And that's info that Dolls is not going to get because
Not
he
necessarily.
picked the Dodio for his starter.
It's entirely possible that because this is a good randomizer, Dulce's rival will also have Skarmory.
I suppose.
Anyway, Monty getting through the rival fight.
Oh, so it was in Johto, alright. It was in the top T, so it was like near Ekrizik, okay. Around that area somewhere. Was it west, south, or east of the center of the T?
Not even going to mention the sack of experience in Alec Forest. Chansey having one of the highest base experience yields in the game. I think it's
And all he has to do is scratch it to take it out as well.
Yeah, it also has some of the worst physical defense.
Yep. Big HP stat, tiny defense stat. Makes it, dish out a lot of experience and yeah, fairly easy to kill
Slightly
too.
northwest and slightly northeast. So Meme Tower and 38. Now there's 3 areas in Johto where you never, well 4 really, where you never ever want to see a Pokemon show up. Whirl Islands, which you need Whirlpool for. There's 68 slots there that you could possibly check. Mount Silver, which you can't get to without, completely 100% clearing the game. Tin Tower, which you can't get to without completely 100% clearing the game. And Mount Mortar, which has a room that's locked by Waterfall, which you can't use unless you beat Claire.
Yeah, I mean the best areas are towns with just water in because they just with water in them because they only have 3 encounter slots. Well, in Olivine's case, they have 6 because that also includes the docks, but that's still pretty good.
Yeah, so if you see like Newbark, Cherry Grove, Violet, Egritique, or Blackthorn, you're in the clear. Blackthorn.
Or Cyanwood, yeah.
Yes, Cyanwood. 40 and 41 are also good places to see Pokemon on the card show up, because those are exclusively water routes.
Mm-hmm.
There's Black Glass. It's sometimes on the card.
Yep. Don't forget Sweet Scent, Mountebank.
Yep. Sweet Scent is one of the most broken moves in the game because it can let you spawn an encounter instantly. He's not fighting that girl with the phone number.
He's fighting this guy though. He only has 1 Pokemon.
Yep.
I think that girl has. Does she? I can't remember if she has 2 or 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that either.
Well, anyway, this will be his fifth number from a trainer. So if he gets the number from Bill's sister, he'll only need 2 more, and he might just get those from the trainers on Route 35.
Yep. He could also, if he wanted, go for the one schoolboy, the park.
Yep, there's a few. There's still more options at this point in the game.
Yeah. There's also the last for the last goal that's sometimes on the card.
Yeah, and she only has 2 Pokemon, so she's not a bad one to go for.
Yeah.
And she's like right in your way too.
Yep. Yeah, the best trainers to go after are the ones on your critical path. Anyway, at this point in the run, things start to speed up. Is that a Ghastly on Rival 2?
What is this? That's not right.
Apologies to Dulls, but with Monty this far in the lead in terms of story progress, and with Monty giving us the audio, kind of directing all our attention towards him.
Well, he's just working his way through Alex Forest. See if he picks up anything decent. Looks like Mountebank is going for the 8 trainers on Route 35 at the moment as well.
Yeah, I personally like to do them on the way back because by then I'll have healed at the Pokemon, not the Pokemon, so the PC by the contest.
Well, seems like he has enough BP for now though.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to do them all on this sweep either. He can always do the others on the way back if he wants.
Yeah, that's true. Plus, he's not really hurting from the rival fight. Trying to learn. Yeah, he was thinking about it.
Okay, yeah, that's that's much better than Smog for the central goal. Very nice.
If it hits, it's guaranteed to paralyze.
Yeah, and there's nothing that doesn't get paralyzed from it either.
Yeah. This isn't Gen 6 where an electric type is immune to paralysis.
Yeah, or where grass types can't be affected by powder moves.
Such dumb mechanics.
I don't know. I think it's quite nice to have give types their little quirks like that. But yeah, wasn't a thing in this gen.
Now, one thing I will notice is with the random TM on the card, TM46, Mountebank set his day to Friday, which means he won't have the contest available.
Yeah.
So if he wants to go for that TM, he'll either have to wait until he has Fly or Teleport and do it then, or he'll have to bike all the way back after getting it. Because it is a long path to get to that TM.
So can use an Ariados.
Nice.
Nice and easy.
Finally. Something on the card.
Mountebank finally back up to 2 goals.
And it only took him 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, he had 2 goals like 5 minutes in. And how's it taken this long for him to get back up there? I didn't get it. Okay, so he might be, but he can't skip Ivan though because he's during the day. He can't fight the police officer.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he's fighting this trainer, unless he doesn't want to talk to Bill's sister.
It's possible. I just want to comment that Mountebank was fighting a Meryl while Doles was trying to catch a Meryl.
Okay.
A little bit of long distance sync there. Doles picking up the headbutt TM. That's not something that I typically do with don't use repels on the card. You know, just because it's extra steps that can generate an encounter. 45, that's almost 46, right?
Well, close but no cigar.
Well, he's gonna get a second one of those from Whitney anyway.
Is Cloister on the card? No.
Yeah, that would be too easy.
Well, we found a fair few things that are on the card.
Yeah,
At
well,
least Mountebank has.
to answer a skepticism in chat, Headbutt is a good move in and of itself, and I don't think either of our runners is going to be checking Headbutt counters regardless. So better to get the Headbutt TM and teach it to your main. Get that 80 power move and the flinch chance.
70 power.
70.
Yeah.
Right.
Strength is 80 power. But
Well, 70 in the flinch chance is almost as good, if not better.
Yeah, the 70 flinch chance is really very solid.
Well, there's Medic.
I'm rooting for Dulls to get info that Mountebank doesn't have from this. Because I feel like he's a little behind on information.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sunken's not what he was looking for. No, not useful.
Well, he has an extra flying type foe. Kenya has Stun Spore.
Okay. Yeah, that goal's gonna be pretty free then.
Monty opting to use a Lure Ball. In this ROM with the minimum catch rate, everything has a base catch chance of 255, the same as Magikarp. So every ball in the game has the same catch chance, which is 1 in 3 at full health and guaranteed at a third health, with 2 exceptions. Master Ball and Level Ball are both guaranteed capture at any health.
Yeah, I think you know, if things just have lower catch rates, then like the ball modifiers like multiply the catch rate directly up, but it can't go beyond 255. Hey, look, a Sudowoodo.
An actual Sudowoodo.
Look at that, easy.
He's so good at video games.
Oh, there we go. Now Mountebank doesn't have to talk to Bill's sister because he's got all those numbers.
Yep. So that was in the grass on 34. Chris. Oh, and there's the Pokemon from the intro. Little fun fact.
Dang it, the stream is freezing so much for me. I'm just gonna try opening my browser again. See if it works a little better for me.
Yeah. Falcon Head putting that out. That's Espeon info for Mountebank. With 2 EV evolutions on the card. That is useful. Bill's just letting this poison run out. He doesn't care about the Sudowoodo. And down it goes. Dills is doing a lot of inoptimal manuing. In Pokemon games, you typically want to take care of your manuing, like, do as much as you can in one session. So, what I usually do is, when I get the Kenya on my way to the contest, I go all the way up to the contest, use the PC, and check Kenya there.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, I'm usually just going to heal my main anyway. Meanwhile, Monty just cleaned up Whitney. Not a problem. TM45, when Whitney gives it to you, it's difficult to catch what it teaches because it goes by just too quickly.
Well, he'll be pretty happy with his moveset at this point anyway. Unless it's like sword stance.
Ooh, that would be nice. So,
Still mad about that one race where they had a Dodrio and they didn't teach it sword stance.
So, on Dulce's side,
Scamraid Whirl Islands. I didn't see where Tyrig was because of
that was
stream lag.
Meme Tower and Mount Border.
Oh.
So, our information is coming up short.
See, you were saying about Dole, sorry?
Dulce is doing the contest.
Yeah, okay. Oh, he's found a Flareon.
Yeah. So that's
Look at that. That's an evolution.
Yep. Yeah, I just want. Who's calling Bounty?
Yep, can't get rid of those numbers though. Might have to get used to this.
Yep. This Flareon does not want to get in the ball. But yeah, I was just commenting. Because Monty set his day to Friday, he's not going to be able to do the contest with that o'clock reset. So this is a check that Dulce can do right off the bat that Monty's going to have to wait for. So if Dulce finds something else interesting in here, that'll be great news for Dulce. Skarmory is a Wartortle today. Not useful for this card, except for the Burn Paralyze.
Well.
There we go. Now Dylan's getting a phone call.
We're gonna... Yep. It won't be the last time, I'm sure. Well, it looked like hitting that guy in that way was an accident, but it's not a huge deal, because you get the number from this guy anyway.
Yeah. You'll see the runners walk up to trainers more often than they walk in front of them. And that's because it's faster to talk to the trainer than for them to see you. You get to skip the exclamation point animation, the animation of them walking up to you. So it's a neat time save that's present throughout the series up through Generation 6. In Generation 7, there is no real-time difference between talking to a trainer versus letting them walk up to you, because in Gen 7 they don't walk up to you.
Yeah, and the exclamation point pops up anyway. It's like I am a little sad that it's just like a little bit of potential optimization that you can't do anymore.
I mean, it changes the calculus, because now in Gen 7 you can go for the most direct path without too much of a time loss.
I guess it's not as cool though.
There's Hitmontop.
Oh, nice.
So
well, that's good. You have to flip and look for Tyro. That would be nice.
Yeah, so if Hitmontop exists, that's potentially a path to Cinco.
Oh, nice.
Well, no, because we saw the Skarmory is in an awful place. So, huh. I mean, if TM46 exists, Monty can get it that way. Anyway, Gulls is getting this police officer's info.
Oh, he's fighting you. You're basically the police officer in this one, aren't you? Like you were saying, like, oh, I've got to look out for these guys in case they do something wrong. Like, that's why you're patrolling the bingo card.
That I am.
He's got a growlers too. Yeah, that's what they use. that's typically what you use, and like I think in these games, I think that guy has a Growlithe in this game.
I think he has 2 Growlithe in this game.
It's pretty great.
Yeah, so they're... Again, going off what you said before, Garth, Monty's skipping all of these hidden items. There was one in 37 that he passed up, and one he just passed Morty in the burnt tower that he passed on.
Yeah. Just doesn't need him, and you'll get more money from trainers, so you'll be fine for Slowpoke Tail. I just thought.
There's Golbat, that's a flying poke.
Yep.
It's also a Z mistake. Can we get some Z mistakes in the chat, please?
Well, I mean, it's not going to show the thing, is it? Because they didn't have that FFZ emote in here.
Gyarados has boom. But the Golbat has Sweet Sense, so that's nice if Monty wants to save that TM or sell it.
Yeah, well, saves him a little time if nothing else. Well, I mean, I say that. Did he have room in his party for it, or not?
Yeah, it's in his party.
Yep, okay, that's fine then.
He got caught over self-destruct.
Oh, dang. Fly skip potential gone.
And Endure. I was going to say, is Protect, Detect, Endure on the card? Anyway, Monte's starting his Rival 3 fight. He leads a Seadra.
I bought a few X items earlier. I wonder if we'll see a use of it here. Yep, he's gonna use an X attack.
Yeah,
that'll help him sweep.
Hughes and Monty tend to emphasize X item in your play. It's good for setting up if, like, you know that you can set up. I typically don't go for it because I don't always know whether I can set up.
Well, Mountebank had the money for it in Violet, which is really nice because that's a pretty fast way of getting that. Because otherwise, you generally go to Goldenrod department store, which you have to go up a few flights of stairs to get to the vendor that sells you the X items. Let's hear these cries.
So it's Mankey, Aerodactyl, and Wobbuffet.
Okay. Aerodactyl's on the card, eh?
Yeah,
eh?
in more than one way.
There's the first kind of info they have on that goal, which aren't breed strats. Oh boy.
Yeah. Just casually catch the 40.
Yeah, easy. No, we'll just see that, like, at the end of the race they'll be just repelling on random routes. Like, come on, show up.
Yeah.
This is my only way of winning.
Absolutely, they'll be repelling, even though Don't Use Repels is on the card.
Yeah, I mean, who cares about that goal? I mean, that's not in as that only gives you 2 bingos. Now, Almanite Kabuto Aerodactyl gives you 3.
Yeah. Potentially. Well, wait. Monty has Poliwhirl, right? I should mark that.
What do you mean? I mean, that's no. It's Poliwrath Slowking's the goal. He needs to evolve it with Water Stone for.
Right. I don't mean market as in market for him. I meant market as a star for my reference.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, yeah, I was like,
I should revise my language. I'll star it for myself.
okay. Yeah, because Poliwhirl. Oh, wait, the goal used to be Poliwhirl Slowpoke. I believe that's what it was in the last tournament.
Yeah.
But it's been changed now, and I think it is better now. It's like, you know,
there's more paths to get to it. You know, you don't need racetracks or anything.
Mm-hmm.
There's Starmie. Is that on the card? No. So, Dulls having poison an actual Sudowoodo isn't going to have to deal with this one at all. If he wants, he can cash it for 30 own, but completely optional at the. Looks like Monty's going to stone his Poliwhirl with this. Running that in with the heal before Morty.
Okay.
Probably heard me discussing that goal.
Cheater.
Cheetah.
Cheetah. Dang it. I feel so racist. Anyway.
Anyway, that's a Noctowl for 7 flying pokes. Noctowl can also be on the card in its own right. Just doesn't happen to be there this race. I do want to comment that Monty's 2 strongest moves are Ancient Power. Well, they're not his 2 strongest moves, but they're the 2 moves that I've seen him use most often. They're Ancient Power and Extreme Speed. And the problem with those moves is they have 5 power points. So if you want to keep using them, you're going to have to either find a bunch of elixirs or ethers, or just center a lot.
Yeah, well, he'll be getting strength soon, and I imagine he'll teach that over probably extreme speed.
Yeah. I don't doubt that he would. But Bounty remembering that item finder is on the card.
Okay.
Cool story, Bob. Taking heal. I mean, I guess he could do that now. Might be expecting something to go horribly, horribly wrong with a wild Pokemon on one of these routes.
Bottom route here is actually a bit slower than the top route.
Yeah, it's a little bit more grass. He's going for the Pokefin. I'm not sure if that was intentional or if he just input left too late. Most runners fight the male trainer because it's faster if you want to go back up that way.
Yeah, but unlikely that he'll want to come back up this way because TM13 is not on the card.
Yeah.
If he wanted to get to route, what was it, 38?
38. Yeah.
That he'd get there from Macrotique, yeah. And if you want,
don't forget strength.
And if you want to get the grass on the Route 39, then you don't have to go that way at all, because it's right there on the left.
Yep. Yeah. I've seen runners forget strength on their first pass through here. if you go all the way to Chuck's gym without picking up strength, you have to surf all the way back because you need Chuck's badge to get fly. And you need strength to get through the gym.
So Hitmontop is an ice path.
Oh boy, that's another place you don't want to see a gold Pokemon show up. There's... what is it? 28, 35 encounter slots?
I think like, yeah, 35, maybe? Maybe even 42, but I think it's 35.
It's an ugly number.
It's a lot anyway.
Like, if you can avoid checking slots in Ice Path, you're a happy man.
Now it did lag for me when it showed Ice Path, so I'm not sure if it was also anywhere else, but I think they all flash at the, they all like show up at the same time on the Pokedex, so I think, and that was the only one on there, by the looks of it.
Yep. There's Handor. Handor Snubble not on the cards. Little bear!
Another flying type from Mountebank. That's at least 5 he has now.
Yeah, he's getting close to that magic number of 7.
And I don't think either of them have any of the same flying types, which is pretty interesting. Like I've written down Farfetch, Togetic, Gyarados, Golbat, Pidgeotto from Mountebank, and for dolls I've written down Noctowl, Doduo, and Crobat. So yeah, and I might have missed a few, but from what I've written down, then they haven't. There's not really been much overlap there.
Chucky is Gunner. And not sure if you noticed, but
Hydro Pump.
Dulce's rival has Croconaw. And that saddens me.
Well, you knew it was happening because it was one of the starters. But there's also a Slowbro with Hydro Pump, which is messing him up a bit.
Yeah. Among the many things that T-Char doesn't like, water is among them. Fair match. Nice.
Who will win?
T-Char with Earthquake? Or T-Char with not Earthquake?
Did he use Smog? Oh my goodness.
And got the poison
and
off
actually
first
got
try.
the poison.
That's unfortunate.
Man, if you saw that, if you hadn't seen the Tyranitar before and you saw it on a trainer, on that trainer, it just used Smog, you'd be like, man, what a terrible little Tyranitar that is.
Yeah. Not sure why the T-Char didn't use Earthquake. Maybe at this level,
What's it learned so far? It's learned Smog, Stun, Spore, and Counter. So
it's entirely possible that the 27 T-Char had forgotten Earthquake.
Yeah, I've forgotten what the bottom move was when Mountebank caught it.
Probably not important. Don't forget to teach strength. Very important.
It's easy to Poliwrath, so... I mean, I guess I get that. Tyranitar is not the fastest thing, so Extreme Speed could still be valuable.
Yeah.
It's just like PP issues. But...
So, Lugia used Dig, and one thing you'll want to remember is Dig deals double damage against... Sorry, Earthquake does double damage against a digging opponent. But if it's a flying type that's digging, Earthquake still does nothing.
Yeah. Even though they're underground, they're still above the ground. Or something.
They're flying through the tunnel. Yeah, that's it. Just a quick observation, Monty's currently at 20 pokes owned.
Okay.
Just needs 10 more for that goal. And at this point, there's a one gym gap, more than one gym gap between Monty and Dulz.
Yeah, that rival on Dole's side slowed him down a little bit.
Yeah. But it is still relatively close. Maybe like 10 minutes difference. So I think what Monty does now is, after teaching Fly and Sweet Scent, even though he has a Pokemon that already knows Sweet Scent, it's gonna go straight for the shiny Pokemon. Well, it's gonna get a phone call first.
Yeah. That's important, obviously. Yeah, shiny Pokemon's in a nice spot there. I think he really gives him he give him 2 bingos if he goes for the Ruins of Alph puzzles and get down to Union Cave.
Yeah, Ruins of Alph is one of those more time-consuming goals.
Well, actually, I mean, that's the only one that does give him at the moment, because Skarmory's in a terrible spot. Doubt will be going for that, and he doesn't know where TM46 is as of yet.
Yeah, he hasn't checked the TM in the contest, but we know that it's not TM46.
He caught the Armor Star. He must be going for a breed strat.
Ooh, there's Pidgeot.
Okay.
Yep, he's gonna weaken it.
So I think that'll be his 6th flying type. Yeah, he'll have at least 6.
Well, that's frustrating.
Come on, dude. Yeah, aren't you better than this?
Get in the ball, friend. So, yeah, flying types are absolutely everywhere in this ROM. So, in the interview, Monty can certainly thank me for making this beautiful ROM card combo. There is a bag shop call, a little bit on the late side.
Dang, these two both going bottom route on there. A little disappointing.
Is that Mountebank a trainer? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yep.
See,
It's on the other Pokefan.
on the chef that Monty skipped.
The chef. Yeah, okay.
He's not even going for that TM. Is he trying to throw Dulz off his trail?
Does he have a path already?
He might. He might be banking on the Skarmory. Did you check that already?
Yeah, he's the only one who's seen it, so he checked it, yeah.
Huh.
So he knows it's in Whirl Islands.
So, potentially he could go for call 1, call 2.
He doesn't. Well, he doesn't have Omanyte, the Kabuto, or Aerodactyl info.
He could go call 1,
uh,
call 5, row 2, row 5, and luck into something else.
Okay. Sounds great. Yeah, I don't think either of them have checked the Cubone yet. Or the Entei, or the Raikou.
Oh boy. If that ends up not existing,
Yep.
Jules has 69 Pokeballs. I mean, I guess that's a good number to have if you're just yellow balling everything. So Monty's in cleanup mode. He's gonna do some of the goals that knows he can do, such as defeat Lapras, run into Valve puzzles, charcoal.
Okay, I guess he has to defeat Lapras at some point, so... Okay, he's just gonna go get the charcoal.
Yeah, there's a... Oh, no, he's getting escape ropes.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't have enough money to buy the charcoal, so...
Yeah. Well, he can pick up the free one in this house anytime he wants.
I mean, at the moment... what is it? Well, yeah, it would help him with column 3.
He's doing the elf puzzles now.
Oh, okay.
I don't agree with this routing. I would have done the Lapras first and...
Yeah, it looks like that's what he's doing.
You realized. And that is a legendary flying poke.
Nice, nice. Okay, now we're gonna see a few more things in the decks. Espeon is...
Union Cave.
Okay. Jolteon, yeah,
Union Cave.
we've seen that. Amazing.
Everything is coming up Union. So, yeah, he's gonna Sweet Sin here. I mean, with this routing, you can get to pretty much every floor in Union Cave.
Jeez.
Without, deviating from the path.
What fun.
So he checked 2 slots in the water. They didn't give him anything.
That's enough for me, I'm out of here.
There's Meowth for the Manky Meowth goal that's sometimes on the card. That's one of those goals that only exists if it's not on the card.
That's not true. I saw in my tournament race, the Meowth was on Route 29.
And, that was...
Come on, you guys all saw it, right?
That was just an imposter.
An imposter Meowth.
Yeah.
It was actually a Glameow.
Well, there's Medic from Monty. So that's going to be a 7th flying poke.
It's Medic, as you put it earlier.
Yeah. Good old D-Knight. If you see it on an early route, you'll definitely want to consider running it, unless its moveset is absolute trash.
He definitely has 7 flying types now. And he's marked it as well. Yeah, he knows. He knows.
He's been tracking it.
Dangdol surviving on 1 HP? Phew. Okay. Hang in there, dolls. It's
Actually,
a Bellsprout.
I think Monty's route might be row 2, row 3, row 5, call 1, call 5. Yep.
But Flaffy was... Oh yeah, Flaffy's fine, yeah. Flaffy was on Route 38.
Dragonite's here too. Oh wait, I think we saw it on Galls' path. It's in 2 floors.
I don't think either of them have... I don't remember seeing either of them look up Cubone in the decks yet. So, I don't think we know that that's gettable at the moment.
Bob checking the TM now, it's not important. And he's gonna keep checking slots. There's Executor. So we've seen Execute, Executor, and Cinco in this ROM. Why is that goal not on the card? Oh, there's Dorothea.
Okay, there's one of them.
And one of the runners caught a Flareon earlier. Was that Dulce?
Dulce caught the Flareon, yeah.
So that's Evolution 1 for Monty. Yep. Completely understand why Monty's a bit hesitant with his movement in this part. You don't often go this way. Go away, Lantern. Know you exist. Okay, so Monty taking the less optimal route for the Ruins of Valve puzzles. You typically want to go above where the hiker is first. Then right down here, because once you're here, you can jump off the ledge. Yeah,
okay, he looks like he's doing that now, yeah. Just maybe a bit unfamiliar with having to do all four here, because the goal on the card used to be to do 2 Ruins of Elf puzzles, so that might just be more what he's been used to.
Yeah, the 2 Ruins of Elf puzzles that you typically do for the old version, the goal, is just the 2 that you can access from the main area.
Yeah, like there's one that you don't need any HM for, and there's one where you have to surf for. So this one is a Ho-Oh.
Yep.
Oh man, Dull's just wanting to catch a Sand Slash, and it crit powers him with Zap Cannon.
So much fun. This is a good card. Nice ROM.
These wild Pokemon are so rude. We're wasting his time with Fury attacks as well, goodness me. Sand Slash is not worth the time of day.
Not even on the card.
Yeah, I know, right? How dare he not be on the card?
We've seen so many things in this ROM that can be on the card, but just aren't.
Yeah, I mean, it does feel a bit like that in a lot of these races.
It's just tragic.
Megahorn Don fan too.
No.
Jeez, dude.
And because he's paralyzed, he can't run.
Oh man, does he not? He doesn't. Okay, he's just gonna heal the center.
Not a bad
I guess
call.
he was hoping to just YOLO through that grass and not bother having to cure that paralysis.
Anyway, while we're in a little bit of a lull, why don't I just quickly plug the runners? Go ahead and follow their channels, Mountebank and Dulce. Go give my co-commenter Garth a follow.
What, you're not gonna plug yourself? You're gonna wait for me to do it?
I'm
Follow
not
my
that
follow my co-commentator, Picolax Alt.
Oh, you're too kind. Yeah, I'm not a sellout like you.
It's alright. Nothing wrong with a bit of self-promotion. But yeah, Doll's maybe not so familiar with the movement through that route because he went through the guardhouse, which is a bit slower than going around the via the grass. You don't have to surf up to the area on the left and then fly into the main bit. You can dodge the trainers fairly easily. There's only the one spinner,
Yeah.
the Pokemaniac, which you don't even have to stop for, I believe.
Yeah, you can just go up above him.
Yeah.
The only reason why you'd want to go to the left path is if you're collecting the TMs.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little surprising that Mountebank even went that way at all. If he was just going to fly to the main bit of the Lake of Rage. So yeah, both runners doing a little bit of something strange in the Lake of Rage area. But whatever, didn't lose them all that much.
So Dulles is now going to check all this info. Meme Island, Dark Cave, and Union Cave for the Espeon.
Okay, so it's in Dark Cave too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not seeing a lot of these.
We saw that from Monty. I just didn't catch the other two areas. Monty checked. Jolteon, also the best place for him, is right here in Union Cave.
Well, Dark Cave has fewer encounter slots than Union Cave, so that's a bit better for Espeon.
Yeah, but you know, Dark Cave, it could be accessible only from the Blackthorn side.
Yeah, I guess this race, there's no real reason to go to Blackthorn unless you want to look for Hitmontop in Ice Path.
Yeah. Anyway, Monty's just cleaning up the Ruins of Alph area. Dulles picking up charcoal. That's his.
Yeah. I feel like Mountebank might be thinking, oh shoot, I forgot to get there.
Yep. Unless it's not on his path.
Nah, it's gotta be on his path. He's been looking for the evolutions, and he's been doing these puzzles. Dang it, he looked for a number of flying types and it lagged before I saw how many he got. I've only written down 4, but maybe he's got more of that that I haven't seen.
There we go. That's all 4 Ruins of Alph puzzles complete. Dulles running into the Espeon.
And that's bingo number 1, complete. An hour 22 minutes in.
I'll have to check on Dulles' side where that Espeon was when he finally catches it.
Oh, sweet. So that'll be, yeah, that's all he needs then for the 2 evolutions, because he caught that Flareon earlier.
Yep. And there we go.
Okay, that's Cuban. That's Cuban.
Everything's coming up Union Cave.
What, that's Union Cave too? And Diglett is...
12 and 38.
That's 38. Well, that's where Flaffy is too, so that's a good spot to check.
Yep. With only 7 encounter slots in the whole map. You're bound to find it within, like, 30 encounters. Oh,
look at that, Flaffy
first
straight away.
encounter Flaffy. It has rollout, it's runnable.
Stop. I'll do the freeze too. As if it wasn't already guaranteed to get in.
Yep.
Freeze adding like a flat 3.91% onto your chance to catch these things. Which, you know, could matter.
Yeah, it could. In previous versions of the ROM, it would actually underflow the catch rate.
Yeah, that would be terrible, in fact, so good thing it doesn't happen anymore.
I guess the Lapras is a Bellsprout. I missed it on Monty's side.
Wait, if this is the Aerodactyl, okay. Wasn't it? It was a Vileplume then. Was that so? It wasn't an Aerodactyl. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Aerodactyl and Vileplume cries are very similar. So.
Yeah. I think Aerodactyl's maybe a bit higher pitched than that.
Well, that counts for Suicune Raikou.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Kind of glad that that wasn't Aerodactyl though, because that would have just been too easy.
Yeah, that would have given him BLTR right off the bat. Still...
A dang. An optional.
Monty's just giving up on that for now.
Huh. I think you should keep going.
You might be thinking of something else. I mean...
Wait, what? What was in here?
T-Bone. Or Diglett.
Why are you looking here?
It's the Kiza spot.
Come on, this can't be better than looking on that on 38.
No, but it's a meme. All
right. Is that all the reason you need? Is it?
Yep.
Okay. I guess he's gonna look for the evolution instead.
Yep. There's another Z mistake.
Alright, I mean, I don't agree with this at all, but we'll see if it works out for him.
Gunner.
Looks like Dolls doesn't... Okay, he's moved that one back. He doesn't seem to quite know these ones. He's doing alright though. I don't know them terribly well, but it looks right at the moment. Yeah, that's not
except
there.
for
That one's
the
on the
one
bottom.
on yeah, there we go.
There we are. That looks pretty
That's
good.
still not in the right place. Yeah, he needs to switch those two in row 3. There we go. All is good. So, Dolls is just retreading steps already covered by Monty.
Where was it the Dolls found the Espeon then?
I think it was in the water.
Somewhere in the water. I'm not sure which floor it was he found it.
He's a what? It could have been in this area. I just remember that it was leveled. Monty's just gonna go back and forth because Lord's hoping to find something. It's gonna cost him a lot of time.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is on B1F water. He just needs to actually start looking for water.
So yeah, these guys really don't have a path yet, do they? They
Suppose
just
not.
don't have the info. We don't know anything about Omnite Kabuto or Aerodactyl. Skarmory's in Whirl Islands, which I don't know. Like, would that be the play at this point?
Yes. Well, there's a Cubone.
Okay, well that's nice.
I'll have to see what Monty does after this.
Yeah, okay. I guess this justifies his play a little more because he knew that Cubone was in here too, and he was looking for the second evolution while he was at it. All right, that's fair.
Okay, now he's checking water. So, in a few encounters, he should find his Espeon.
Well, there it is.
Well, that's the joke.
No, he's already got one. Never mind.
Are they both in here? That would actually be hilarious.
That would be pretty funny, actually. It's like one of the rare ones too, and I don't think Dull saw a Jolteon. He's caught because he just caught the Espeon.
Yeah. Monty's giving up.
Yeah, he's out of there. Come on, is it Will Islands time? Guess not yet.
Yeah, he probably wants to do a few more things first. Might be checking the Eevee.
Okay.
Yep. So the Pokemon that you get from Bill is an Eevee and Vanilla, and this ROM is an Ivysaur. Hey Paradox, a long time no see. And by long time I mean I think I saw you the other day.
He's looks like Mountebank's going for the game corner Pokemon then. He he doesn't want to go to Whirl Islands.
He's running out of options.
Fancy not wanting to go into Whirl Islands. The man is crazy. And again it lagged, so I didn't see how many flying types Dolls has. I've only written down 5, but he might have more than that by now.
Yeah, I wasn't even looking when Dills checked. I'm so bad at tracking.
I'd be a little better at tracking if this restream didn't lag for me. Yes, 6, okay, what was the one I missed? I've written down Noctowl, Dodio, Golbat, Articuno, and Yanma, so I must have missed one somewhere.
Does Mountebank have room in his party? Doesn't matter. None of them are good.
Okay, I'll trust you on that, because guess what? It lagged again.
Yeah, Quilava, Pidgeotto, Jumpluff.
Dude, 2 of those are flying types. There we go, hit on top in Ice Path. What's your play, Mountebank?
He's clearly gonna go for Meme Tower.
Oh yeah. What's Doll's looking for here? Just something?
Yeah, you know, whatever he can find.
I think Mountebank will never look here.
There's an Umbreon.
He's already got the evolutions, eh? Wait, was Tyroke in Dark Cave?
Something was in Dark Cave.
Espeon was in Dark Cave, but oh, maybe he's okay. He's might be looking for Espeon then.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't find it in Union.
Mhm. There it is.
Oh, okay. That's
And you've got Espeon and Umbreon
pretty
on the
easy.
screen. So that's a third
With
bingo for
Psybeam.
Monty.
Oh, that would have been a pretty nice main.
Yeah, and it's in the perfect location to find it too. Unfortunately, they both found the T-Tar first.
God, yes, piece of garbage Tyranitar
And
with Earthquake
that's
Extreme
30.
Speed.
So
Okay.
that's 4 bingos for Monty. He just needs 1 more bingo, and he can be done with his seed.
Okay, so either he looks for Hitmontop in...
He's going for Whirl Islands, looks like. He'll go pick up 6 badges on his way.
Okay.
Yeah. In order to get into Whirl Islands, you need to use Whirlpool, and you can't use Whirlpool without getting this badge first.
Jeez, he really hates Ice Path that much.
I guess. That where he feels more confident in his ability to find what he needs in Meme Island. Easton, he has not. Whether or not he chooses to go for that, I couldn't tell you. Well, yeah, that's not even in Meme Island. The Hitmontop.
Yeah, Hitmontop
Oh.
was a nice path. What was in Whirl Islands? Skarmory was in Whirl Islands.
Yeah, Skarmory would give him TLBR.
Yeah, but that's like... That'd be harder to find than the Hitmontop, I'd have thought.
Yeah. I think both are potentially harder to find than Team 46.
Well, I mean...
Well, there's
Hey.
Mantine.
Oh, hey! Oh, that could be really nice if that's in a better spot than Skarmory.
Yeah. But there are 6 badges for Monty.
Alright, well, he'll be checking that Mantine out.
Yep.
Where are you? Okay!
National Park.
National Park and Blackthorn.
Yeah, I think he goes for National Park. Or no. He's going to Blackthorn.
He's going to Blackthorn. I mean, he's he's ahead enough that he just would, that this is probably the more consistent play.
Yeah.
So he's
Dill's
going for
meanwhile
that.
finding an actual Entei. Yeah, the problem with going through Ice Path is you're not using repels in this race.
Well, he might run into a Hitmontop then.
Yeah. I mean, either one would be an instant win for him. Lugia. Does this count as Lugia's room then?
Please.
Pillow's fine. What kind of rando?
Willands has a few more slots because it has water in a few of those rooms too, and
Dill's meanwhile picking up a random Diglett. So that's his
Nice,
second
nice.
bingo. Oh, he was that's what Monty was looking for before and couldn't find. It's possible that Dills will just fail to find the Flaffy.
Alright, so looking at this map of Whirl Islands, it looks like there are 65 encounter slots in there.
So it was calculated to be 68.
68?
I don't know. It might be 66 if you
I mean,
can't look at it.
there's water in this room, but I don't see how you can get to it, so...
There's a Flaffy for Dulls.
Well, you can't again, because there's These two don't have water. That one does. That one doesn't. That one doesn't. That one doesn't. Yeah, I'm only seeing 65 potential ones here.
Okay, so 65, 66 with Lugia.
Jeez, that's never going to be the play, dude. Get your flipping silver wing? No.
Yeah, just go to Kanto. It's that easy. Alright, so Monty's gonna be finishing up shortly. Just needs to spam Sweet Sin for about half an hour.
Yeah, for the...
Oh,
10%
or
Manta.
just get
Never
it first
mind,
try.
okay, never mind.
GG!
Alright, nice. And that's it then.
And we have a dot forfeit from Dulls.
Alright.
So 1 hour and 41 minutes RTA. 1 hour 40 in game. Hey Monty.
Hello.
Congratulations.
So, should I be permitted to make ROMs and cards in the future?
Oh my god, this one was...
Congratulations.
The ROM was fine, the card was awful.
So, should I be
Yeah, I
permitted to
mean,
make
yeah,
ROMs
you're just
and
like a little short on good info towards the end, and looks like you were thinking about going for the Whirl Islands play over the Ice Path play.
I was gonna go to Ice Path regardless, but I just wanted to get some info off of the gym first.
I see.
Well, luckily for
because I'm gonna pick up TM46 on the way.
Well, luckily for you, it gave you just the info you wanted.
That gym never lets me down when it comes to information, either Douglas or Price himself. I swear.
Not bad.
And welcome to the Call of Dulls. Good fight. Can you check your mic real quick?
Oh yeah, you're probably if you have my audio, you're gonna get an echo.
And I just shut off the audio on my end. Alright, Dills might be having some technical issues. We'll let him sort that out, but
Did he use the Espeon?
no. You both ran the T-Tar.
Huh.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Tarantella's pretty nice, I thought.
Yeah,
I
neither
was
of
gonna run the Electabuzz, but then
Yeah,
T-Dar
so-
showed up.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
Like Double Edge is the second best move in the game, but Earthquake is the first.
Yep. Neither of you made the play on Dark Cave early, so neither of you had the chance to see the Espeon.
Oh,
Yeah, that would have been pretty nice though, Espeon with Psybeam.
well, what else did it have?
Right.
Let's find out.
Yeah, I'm a little curious actually.
Oh, I got a rematch. I don't even remember where this person was though.
Oh, that's 35.
Jeez, how the heck do you remember that?
I just remember Bugcatcher Donna for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sidebeam, Bite, not much else, but you don't really need much
Okay,
else.
Psybeam and Bite, that's already really good
Yeah.
actually.
I mean,
Goodness me.
this is a special machine. Also, why wasn't Protect
Picking up now?
Endure on the card?
There we
Yeah,
can hear you now,
Hey,
Dolls.
Dolls.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. How are you guys doing? Sorry about that.
Well, not bad. More to the point, how are you doing?
I mean, I know I'm not the best player, but I feel like I played better than I usually do, so.
Yeah, that was a tough ROM card combo.
You put
Yeah,
more
that
pressure on
was.
me than
I was
I
looking
expected.
at the goals. I was looking at the goals at first, and I was like, I expect the card looked easy enough, and then as we're just playing, I'm like,
Where's the info? Yeah. Yeah,
This was
yeah,
not an easy card.
Mountebank ran into a Poliwhirl I think it was on 32.
It might have been 31, I think. Could have been
Yeah, I had
32.
no info on that at all, and I lucked out on a Diglett.
We had
Yeah,
info on
Monty was
Diglett
actually
and
looking
Fancy.
for that.
That was unlucky for you.
Yeah,
So
and
It was 32.
one bingo, I got 2, so I'm happy with that.
we thought Mountebank was going to be a bit lucky with his Skarmory info on the rival because he picked a different starter than you. But Skarmory ended up being in Well Island, so it didn't end up coming into play.
Oh, you picked the Dodo.
Who did you end up maining, Monte?
T-Dar.
Well,
It was quite good, except for all the fighting
It was
moves
a good
early.
find.
lol.
Entei one-shot me with triple kick. That was fun.
I'm glad I didn't see that.
He also had Vital
That's
Throw,
a
but you
close
can
call,
one-shot
though.
him if you hit him first.
I always get a little nervous running T-Tar just because anything that can like punch will like instant kill it every time.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of
Pokemon
great.
scare me.
There's not really a lot of great fighting type moves, to be fair.
Yeah, that's true.
You got like Vital Throw that forces them to go last, Triple Kick, which is complete garbage, and what else? I guess Jump Kick is all right.
Kid, is high jump kick a normal type move?
No, they're both
No,
fighting.
That's a
that's
fine
fighting.
type move. Yeah,
That's
okay,
quite
okay.
strong.
I guess yeah, those ones are pretty good, to be fair. And then like the others are either inaccurate or a bit low power. But yeah, it's always a bit scary.
I had a good time.
Oh, I'm glad.
Me
glad
too.
Monte, I wish you best of luck on your next match, man. Hope it goes
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, who are you up against next?
Same to you. Thanks for the race.
You're up
Up
against
against-
whoever wins between Consultant and Wizrobe.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have an opponent set yet.
Okay.
Yeah, Dulce. Ooh, you.
I can barely hear Pika.
Oh, is my mic not very good?
A little bit.
I should probably get that fixed.
I can hear you fine.
Commentating the match tonight, guys. I appreciate it.
It's alright, it's alright.
Yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
It was a little easier on the vocal cords than the one last night that lasted about an hour longer than this one.
Word. I've had so much going on. I've had to miss so many races that I wanted to watch.
There's certainly no shortage, and they should all come up on the Randomania YouTube channel.
Oh, definitely. I can't wait to watch all those.
I don't know if we've got a command where you can show the link for that, but it's they should all be up there at some point in the future. If there's not a link, then I can just I'll just post it in chat now because yeah, there it is. That's the Randomania channel with the videos.
Click on it.
Click on it,
Like,
and you'll see
comment, and subscribe.
and you'll see all the Cinco Bingo randomizers we've done recently, as well as the other randomizers that have been on the channel, mainly Dragon Warrior stuff, but also looks like there's been a Super Mario Land 2 randomizer league that's been put up there recently. So yeah, plenty of stuff there for you guys to check out if you want. And of
Definitely.
Of course, we'll be doing a lot more on here in the near future too.
Yep. Do you have the schedule open?
Yeah, I don't have the schedule open at the moment.
Neither do I.
Okay, great. Well,
I'm so useful.
Actually, my co-commentator Picalax Alt has a race scheduled for tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, and before that there's one at 6.
Best of luck.
And before that there's one at 6 p.m. Eastern between. So that one Picalax Alt has, that's against Halkery, and the one at 6 p.m. is Hercules Bench Press versus Swib. So, yep, that's the two we've got. He said it was. I thought he said it was Swib. I thought that's what
that was him making
it as a joke. He was meaning.
He got me. He got me. He said this. He said this like a week ago, and he still got me.
Oh, he got you good, dude.
Oh, this man. This man is a master. Jeez,
You weren't gonna commentate for his race, were you?
well, no, but I still.
That would have been funny.
But you know, if well, I don't know. I mean, I might have done. Well, geez. Well, now I'm at least saved from potential future embarrassment, I guess.
Yeah, my guess he was just making a joke of it's supposed to be easy to say his name, so
it does feel weird saying Swib though. So a part of me is a little glad that it isn't actually that.
Thanks for the good laugh.
Alright.
Okay.
Once again, everyone.
Now, you guys have a great night, and thanks again for the race, Monte. I'm sorry I had to pull it back for you a bit.
It's all right. Worked out in the end.
Alright,
Thanks for having us.
Let's give
You guys have a great night.
Let's give our riders another round of
Great.
applause. Don't forget to give them a follow. You can also give a follow to Garth and myself. We both are in this tournament. We both do Cinco bingo mistakes.
Yeah, and shoutouts to our restreamer too. I have no idea how to say his name.
I'm not even gonna try.
It's the tie-dye guy. There you go. That's that. If you just okay.
Oh,
Just put-
I thought it was that Yedya guy.
No, it's the tie-dye guy.
Well, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, yeah. Just like it took me a while to make sense of it in my head, but there you go. So yeah, shoutouts to our restreamer. Thank you very much, and thanks to you all for watching, and hopefully we'll see you in the future for more of these races.
And,
Have a good night, everyone.
and shoutouts to our diligent bot, the Randroid.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, the Randroid. See ya.
Later.